Glad to have you with us from Gerald J. Ford Stadium in Dallas, home to the SMU Mustangs. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Northern Illinois Huskies, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the SMU Mustangs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time. Northern Illinois about to kick it off as we get things started. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So SMU's offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down, he started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David, up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position 1, objective number 1 today. Protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence.
This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. On the ground, it's Fleming. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, SMU! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's coming out of the end zone. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. So Northern Illinois' offense will go to work for the first time. And they are going to be met up front by a defensive line group that is going to make life miserable on the offensive line and the quarterback and this whole offense, David.
And this offense is fully aware of the challenge in front of them. This defensive line is quick, they're physical, they're powerful, they wreck games. They individually take over because of their greatness. It's focal point 1, 2, and 3, Jesse.
They're physical and athletic, and that's the thing that's so dynamic about this position group, right? They stop the run, they get after your quarterback. Tremendous challenge for this offensive line to try and match that physicality. We'll see if they can get it done.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. He'll keep it himself. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Got the first down and more. And he left the first defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Kane. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Keeps it on the bootleg. Keeps it. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, an offense you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. catch inside the 25. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep.
That is an unbelievable play by the offense. Not only do you convert third down, not only do you convert third and long, but you get an explosive play that now sets you up on the opponent's goal line, 1st and goal. Wow.
After that big play, they're trying to pay it off right on the goal line. Quarterback on the keeper. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Running back looking for the end zone to the left. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. What a perfect play call to get the score.
And you're watching the backside on all your runs, making sure that backside, they're not cheating, not flying to the football. The offense saw something, caught him in it. The defense didn't have an answer. The reverse works to perfection.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point is good. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a 1st down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're
turning it on. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. The Mustangs come to the line in the hurry-up.
That's the danger as a defense when you're playing against this guy, because you know you're going to see the option. And if you don't have a player dedicated to pursuing and stopping him, he is going to burn you like he did right there. He has elite speed. You saw it on that option play.
Got a man. It's Fleming. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's got it on the run. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the 1st without scoring. They'll try to get it through the air. Snags it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. UTSA is currently ahead in this one inside a jam-packed Alamo Dome, but they've struggled to really pull away. They're up by 7 over Washington.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Finds a tight end down the gut. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. They'll run it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. fires to the big fella. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Takes a handoff. It's Fleming. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. All wideouts, no backs. Looking to fire. Hauls it in. And the defense drags him down.
Nice job by the quarterback, pre-snap and post-snap. He knew the defense was going to be playing zone coverage, and there was no doubt in his mind where he was going with that football.
And the Mustangs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. He'll go to the sneak.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? After the incompletion, they go back up top. Finds his man.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Time to take a shot. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Mustangs line up to punt it away. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
That's some old school, hard-nosed, tough running as he powers his way to the 30. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. And the Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs. Power football with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. The play action fake. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The give on the option. Picks up just a few before he's brought down, not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Leaves it with the running back. He has the first and still on his feet. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Right back to the well. And what moves this guy has. The jukes, the wiggles, the squirts just went right past him and picked up the first down. It's a draw. Sweet cut there. Smashes through the tackle. All kinds of room to the right. Touchdown, SMU! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. And he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners. When he kicked it in gear, he got the long touchdown run.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And man, did he find a way to close with that 48-yard run for 6. Not taking a knee, he'll bring it out. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This
fighting to get it out of the end zone, and I don't think he made it. He did not. It's a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
They'll get set for the free kick after the safety. And some room to work. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Off play action on first down. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy at second down. He'll do it himself. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Mustangs come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Wants to throw on third. Gets it to the back. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. New set of downs after the completion. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Got enough for the first. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. The Mustangs in the hurry-up.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. And the Mustangs have it with a 1st and 10. Looking for space. It's Fleming. Spins away from the defender. Touchdown, Mustangs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Off the play fake on first down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game. But finally now, you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Oh, they're after him. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Rides to back and leaves it. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Punt is in the air. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Gives it on the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Catch in the middle. It's Parrish. He'll be stopped just outside the 20 at the 21 in the waning moments here in the first half. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Mustangs, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the catch. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. He's got the tight end. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Third down play from the gun. Had nowhere to go with that one. Had to just throw it away. A wise decision to keep the field goal in play. Their hope for a touchdown gone by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room. Good right down the boulevard. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Handoff from the shotgun. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Dallas. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Gerald J. Ford Stadium.
And the Mustangs will kick it off to start the second half. And he's coming out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. They'll open this third quarter with a run. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. The Huskies come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Punt is in the air on 4th down. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Looking for space, it's Fleming. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Makes the grab, it's Walters. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Offense in a bunch formation. He'll pull it on the read. Got the first down and more. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Couldn't really get started there. Pickup of 1 to the 35. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll keep it himself. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And here comes the field goal unit. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. And it's right down the boulevard. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Using his feet to buy time. Short gain on the play before he slides. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Here's the handoff. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. And the Huskies line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Gives it on the option. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. The give to the back. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on first down. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Walker. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
There are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter, but when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly what they're doing now.
Pulls it and fires to the left. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Touchdown, SMU! And they take it in for 6 more points.
quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 25 clash today. Tennessee is down, but they are not out of it. Not inside Neyland Stadium, one of the best home field advantages in all of college football. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Ole Miss. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Caught. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quick release by the QB.
Slants against man. That wide receiver has to win right now at the line of scrimmage against that DB playing man coverage. Quarterback, timing with the wide receiver, put it on the money. Wide receiver's probably still going to get hit too and got to hold on to that thing.
Line is set on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And it's been a long day. I mean, there's not much to point out that this offense has done well. They're behind huge, and they got no shot if they can't somehow find a way to protect their quarterback.
Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Back to pass. On target over the middle. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
Well, it really just feels like they are trying to make a statement to everybody in college football. They've got a lead, they've got it late, and they are still putting it on this defense. They are still letting it fly. They're airing it out, trying to light up this scoreboard.
This time they'll go to the running game. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. That's caught. It's Fleming. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. Absolutely perfect. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all. The last time they had it and hoping for better fortune this time around. And his first pass is incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Pocket breaking down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And how about this offense, man? It's been a rough day. You're getting beat down. You're trying to find some kind of momentum late in the game to build something off of, and you give up another sack.
Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack. Get some put.
There he goes. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line. The give to the back. Got enough for the 1st down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Mustangs have this offense rolling. A 1st down run on the doorstep. He's going for the goal line. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And he tacks on the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. Out of the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. 2nd down, he'll throw it. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Snagged out of the air. Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a 4th down. Punt is on its way. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Quickly complete. Brought down at the 21-yard line. A 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Connection to the right. Touchdown, SMU! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. They can now exhale just a little bit with that lead, and they are close to a victory here in the 8th week of the season.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. Bringing it out. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. He leaves it with his back. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Pulls and fires complete. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. And the Mustangs can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Grab near the marker. It's Walters. Dragged down at the 46 after a pickup of 5 and the 1st down. Quick release on the RPO.
Yeah, and what a nice job seeing it, reacting, and throwing. When you run these RPOs, you want to read the defense really quickly. Is he playing run? Okay, boom. I'm going to throw the slant right behind him. Nice job by the QB.
They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. The Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll give him a couple. That leaves him with 3rd and 8. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Finds him out of the backfield. Didn't get nearly enough done on 3rd down. He's brought down at the 31-yard line. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical. They were faster, and it showed today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.